Okay, so today I logged into Scratch using the other login. Remember, we're not registering anymore for an account because you've already been in Scratch and made the account. So now you're using the daily login link. If you've not yet created an account, you need to register and watch video 1, but this is video 2. So I've logged into my account using my credentials, and we are left on what we did yesterday. We named the file, we shared it to the studio, we created our sprite and gave it our name. We changed it to size 60. If I come over here to stage and click on the stage, we can see that we coded a piece of code over there for the stage to be set when I click the green flag. And if I click back on my sprite down here, she gets highlighted. I see her name, her size, and a blank coding screen. And that's where we're going to begin video 2. So I'm going to go ahead and place my sprite wherever I want her in the room. I'm going to start mine right here on my carpet. I'm going to come over to the yellow events blocks, drag out that flag event, and I'm going to go to the blue motion blocks. And I'm going to choose the one that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down that says go to XY location. Okay. This is important. This starts her wherever I've set her right now. So if I move her with my mouse and then I click the flag, she'll go right back to that starting location. So this is going to make sure that she always starts at the point where I've placed her. Okay. But much like a video game like Fortnite or Mario Brothers, we want her to be able to move around the room left and right, just like you would with the arrow keys in your game. So I'm going to come here to events. When the space key is pressed, I'm going to drag out 2 of those. One is going to say the right arrow, I guess the one on the right side, and one is going to say the left arrow. Okay, left arrow. And then to join these, I'm going to first choose move 10 steps and connect it to the one that says right arrow. So now when I click the right arrow on my screen, she is going to move across my screen. But here's a problem. Once I get to the end of the screen, I have no way of moving her back. So I want to connect something to this left arrow. If I use the same concept, 10 steps, I push the left arrow key, nothing happens. Okay, if I hit the flag to get her back and then hit the left arrow, she's still moving right. So we need to think about like math class. When she moves down the number line, what direction would she be going on a number line? Well, to the left on the number line are the negative numbers. So I want negative 10 steps. That way, 10. That way when I click this one, she's going to go negative 10 steps, which means she's going to go in a left direction. Okay. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make her test this out. Left, right, left, right. Again, you can do that. The next thing we want to do is with her outfit choice. So I'm going to come up here to my tabs. I have a coding tab, a costume tab. I want to go to the costume tab, and I want to name this costume 1. So in this text box where you have other words, go ahead and type the words costume 1 so that this is costume 1. You're then going to log into Pixton from the link, either in the yellow folder of links or from Google Classroom. Come up to your character. Simply go to outfit. That's all you're changing is her outfit. Okay. Go ahead and download the full body again. Okay. Come back to your code. This time I'm going to use the little cat icon. Avoid the one to the right. We're not using the stuff to the right. We're over here on the left. Upload costume. And we're going to choose that new sprite, that new avatar. And you should see it appear over here in the left, not here. You don't want to have 2 people in your room. You just want a new costume over here. So I'm going to go ahead and change the name of this one to costume 2. And you should see that change. Okay. Going to come back to my code. You notice she's wearing costume 2. I really don't want her to start like that. So I'm going to go ahead, come to the looks keys, about 5 down, and I'm going to drag that out to my flag, right underneath the flag, and I'm going to change it to costume 1. So this reads, on the flag click, switch to costume 1. So when I click the flag, she should automatically be in costume 1. Now I'm going to code the part where she's going to switch outfits. I'm going to use 2 events. So drag out 2 more of that space block one, and we're going to use the up arrow and the down arrow. Okay. We're going to go back to the purple looks blocks, switch costume. This time the up arrow is going to stay with costume 2, and the down arrow is going to switch to costume 1. So now you can test that out. Up, down, up, down, up, down. She changes outfits, right, left. She has those functions right now. Okay, so you should have costume change and movement already coded. And I'm just organizing my screen. This would be a good time to hit save now if it is on your purple bar, just to make sure your work is saving. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is record a sound. So we're going to start with the events. And this one is going to be when the sprite clicked. When somebody clicks on my character, I'm going to go to sounds. And I'm going to come to play sound, and this will be blank for you because you don't have a recording yet. I'm going to delete this one so nobody sees it. So it should look like this when you pull yours out. I had left it from my last class. Okay. I'm going to use the drop-down menu and go to record. The recording screen appears. Go ahead and record a message that says hello and your name. Hi, I'm Miss Watts. Welcome to my room. When I hit stop, I can test my message. If I need to get out of that little pause spot, I can get that gone and save that clipping. You are not doing anything with the effects. I want it to be your voice when I push play, so leave this alone. Change from recording 1 to greeting. Okay. And now come back to the code screen and change this drop down to greeting. Okay. So now when somebody clicks, they have that. The final thing we're going to do for video 2 is your animal. You're going to add your pet back in the room. So come down to the right-hand side now to sprites, upload. You probably still have your animal in your recent files. If you don't, all you'll have to do is go through and re-download it using remove background and creating that download again if you don't have it. My site's not loading. Okay, you're going to name it. Under Sprite, you're going to name it by its animal name. So mine will be cat or dog or hamster. And the size you're going to change to whatever fits your room. Mine's 45 right now. Let's see. I want them a little smaller to fit in that chair is where I'm putting mine. So based on where you're putting yours, change the size. Okay. And make sure you hit save now again. And that is the end of video 2. So that will keep you caught up for the second day of Scratch bedroom coding.